Let's take some time out, sit down, talk about grounding and why grounding is so important in the world and the climate that we live in today. I'm talking about the political climate, the social climate, the economic climate, the overall climate of the world that exists outside of us. We're experienced to it. We experience it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You turn on the television, you see it. You watch movies, you see it. Everybody's got opinions, millions of opinions, moving puzzle pieces, conspiracies, all different types of things, right? Endless predators everywhere. It can get to you. It can unnerve you. It can provoke you to get out in the street and protest, riot, throw stuff, be upset, be enraged, argue, fight with others. It can encourage you to do this. Now more than ever, we need to be reminded of grounding. We need to keep this at the forefront of our minds. Grounding, I want you to take a second to think of a tree. If you see a tree and it's 10, 15 feet tall, 20 feet tall, its roots go more than 10, 15, 20 feet down. Those roots go deep because that tree needs to be anchored. That tree needs to weather the storm. That tree needs to get dug in real good, right? Not only do you need to go deep as far as your roots, you need to go wide. If you look at the roots of a tree, they don't just go straight down, they go down and they spread out. When you go deep, deep is a foundation. When you go deep enough within yourself, deep enough within the world that you've built in your mind, deep within the world that you exist in, you learn things. When you go deep, you have a firm understanding of who you are, a strong identity. When you go deep, you know your values. You've written them down. You've put them on paper. You've went over those values. You've tested them. You've developed an emotional and mental and physical bond with those values. You live by those values. To the point where your values are central to who you are. You will never part with them. You will never betray your values. Your values are connected to who you are. They shape who you are. If you have not written down your values, if you have not written down who you are as a person, your identity, if you have not cemented that in your mind, you're not as rooted as you could be. You may not be rooted at all. And when you are not rooted and a storm comes, you will be swept away. You will be manipulated, hoodwinked. When the sea level rises, you will rise with it. When the wind blows, you will blow in the direction of that wind. You will tumble if you are not rooted, if you are not grounded. When you go wide, you develop a network. You go wide and you keep going in all directions. This is a network. This is a network of education, a network of intelligence, a network of connection. That connection I like to call spirituality. Spirituality is the ability to connect to all things around you. Most people live in the ego. They're rooted in the ego. Me, I. Right? When you add I to logical, you get illogical. Right? That's what happens when you're too directed and controlled by self, by the ego. Spirituality is the antidote. It's the counterbalance. When you connect to nature, when you breathe in, you can smell the seasons. You see the sunrise, you know what time it is. You can sit in front of animals and know how they feel. You can sit with them, they know how you feel. They learn to trust you. You meet people, you empathize with them. You can communicate on a much deeper, higher level. You can encourage them, motivate them, love them. They can love you back, encourage and motivate you back. You lock arms. You hold hands. Right? When we have a deep sense of spirituality, this helps all of our relationships. Relationships to everything. Relationships to our diet, relationships to people, relationships to ourselves. Because you can connect with yourself outside of yourself. This stuff goes really deep. But you only get to experience this in the human experience when you go deep and you go wide. Reach out, touch somebody, and they will touch you back and you will learn. You will get feedback. This is the counterbalance. This is the only way you are going to make it moving forward. When you go deep enough and you hit bedrock, you grab hold of bedrock, your roots spread across, they spread out, and you get grounded. This creates faith. Faith is an expectation. It's a knowing. Some religious people, they say, well, I have faith in God. I have faith that God operates a certain way. Right? You have faith in your parents. You have faith in whatever. You can have faith in good things, faith in bad things. But faith is a knowing. It's a strong belief. Right? It's a conviction. That faith produces peace. Because no matter how much turmoil the world is in outside of you, within you, you can maintain your peace. Because you have faith, and you have faith because you are grounded. And because you are grounded, you have a deep connection to everything around you. And you have a deep knowing of self. You have a deep identity and a deep connection to your values. So, I challenge you and I encourage you to watch this video and really think of how to get grounded and why it's so important. And spend the rest of your natural life digging in. Because the storm is coming. And we got to be ready.